give me hear what I'm saying. Part of what you do as a student is when you do something, I keep telling you, you must support it. I'm not saying that something is right or wrong, I'm just saying give support for it. Okay? Now when you say authority, what do you mean by authority?
Like just the way you say somebody told you to do something, the person is giving you power and authority to do what you want to do.
It gives you power and authority to do it. Are they the same?
Yeah.
I would say that it's power and authority. Okay, I'll give that for now. You can power.
To be able to do something that you want, even if somebody doesn't want to do it. Like if they don't agree, you still exert your position and your ideas on somebody else.
Okay, you're saying the person could do that as power. Is that what you're saying?
That's a form of power. Like an example.
Okay. I saw another comment.
Power is the ability to enforce something, to enforce law or something.
Yes, which is essentially what you were saying. The ability to just do something. Instead of what the other person wants you to do it or not. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Now, where does power come from? Where does power come from? From government?
From God.
From God? Okay.
Money.
From money? Now, can you see power? No. Well, how do we know somebody has power? I'm listening. Money? Well, she said money, but how you doing? You just saying that if you have more money, you have more power. I'm sorry?
What they own and how they look.
What they own and how they look. Okay? Now, are you saying that a rich person who owns a lot of houses has more power than, say, all the poor people? Is that what you're arguing?
I'm not saying you have more power, because I feel as though that if all the lower class would get together and do something, then maybe they can have more power.
That's interesting. Yes, sir.
Can we say that since power being a subjective element, that we see and communicate with it through symbols?
We can always say that. Okay? That's not a problem. Okay? But I think that you notice that we use words like power all the time. Okay? Now, and some of you started getting around to some of the book definitions of power. And I think that what we need to do, we need to talk about that. Okay? Now, your book says that power is a fundamental concept affecting every level of society and influencing our daily lives in countless ways. Now, what do you mean? What do we mean when we say power influences us at every level of society? What do we mean by that? Listen.
Parents have power over their children.
Even at the individual level, it influences us.
Micro.
Okay? At that micro level, power may be at work. Right? That's what we're arguing. Okay? Because it influences every level of society. And we can understand that not only does it do that, but if you move into, say like Essex County, there are some people who have some power or more than others. Okay? And then we might even argue that there are people with formal power and there are people with informal power. Okay? Now, I say people have informal power because like if you are looking at organizations and even looking at structures in organizations, you will discover that there's a formal chain of command. But that's not always where the power is. there may be somebody in that chain of, who's not even in the chain of command that really can command the people better than that other person can. Okay? You will note that whenever you have like a social movement, there's somebody informal directing it. Where the power structure may be saying A, but there's somebody in there saying, look, this is the way we're going to operate. Okay? That's what happens. That's what happens when states have, when some countries have coups. It's usually some informal person who has more power, so to speak, than the authorized leader. Okay? And has enough power to say, let us do something about our situation. Okay? So most organizations are like that. There's always somebody that you say, look, if you need something done, you can't go through this chain of command. You have to go with so and so and so and so. That's what happens. That's what you see when they say there's a cure. You're in prison, and somebody can always get you something. Okay? There's always somebody that has some little things, and you say, oh yeah, I sure would like to be able to do it or hit or something. You say, okay, I'll get it for you. And this happens even in time of war. If you ever saw something like, I don't know if you ever saw Schindler's List, okay? But if you look at that picture, you will see that all Jews were in captivity, but there were still people who could go around and give you anything you want. If it was caviar and cognac, they could get it for you. Okay? Because they knew how to do that. All right? Now, so, what happens is that we know that power pervades our social life, okay? And what we want to do is understand power in its various social contexts, okay? Now, Bertrand Russell says that the fundamental concept of social science is power. Again, the basic concept in social science is power. He compares that like to the basic concept in physics is energy. That every time you talk physics, what they do is tell you that this matter produces energy. This thing produces energy. Whether it's light energy, heat, motion, but whatever happens, there's energy that's coming out of it. Okay? Well, just like in social, just as in physics, in social science, the basic concept is power. Who has the power? Okay? Where did it come from? Now, the amount of power that we have heavily influences what we can accomplish in life, whether at home, work, or the community. Believe it or not, everybody has some modicum of power. Okay? Now, people, as was indicated, with more resources typically have more power. Okay? Now, just logically, why would the person with more resources usually have more power than a person without resources? It's easy to say that they have more, but why? Why would a person with more resources typically have more power than one without resources?
Money talks.
I can accept that, but does it have to be, okay, so money talks, all right. How does money talk?
Because the person who has a resource regulates the flow. If he doesn't let it go, or if he doesn't let the resource flow, the people without it are not going to get it.
Well, can you expand some more when you say they regulate the
Yeah,
flow?
for instance, if I'm a parent with 2 kids, and I know at a point in time I have 1 loaf of bread, if I don't distribute it, nobody's going to get it, right? So that means I have power at that point in time.
All right. And you're saying that you have the power you had the resources. Okay? Now, what would your children have to do to get the bread?
Probably they have to persuade you in a way by doing their chores.
Okay? They would have to, in some sense, do what you want them to do. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'll take that for now. Okay? Now notice, okay, that what you're saying is, in a sense, that power is linked to inequality. Is that what you're saying? Okay? Power is linked very much to what we call social inequality. Now, we talked about this way back when, very beginning of the sermon, okay? Because we talked about things like what happened when people moved from the agrarian culture into the industrial culture, okay? And notice that then you started seeing things becoming a little bit more unequal. Because the people who own the factories, who had these things, they could start dictating what they wanted done. Okay? They hired who they wanted to. And in the meantime, what they did is that they got more power. Okay? Now, how could they get more power? Okay? Look what happens if you have the money. What that means is, if you have the king, where does the king get his money from? Where does the king get his money? The people. And what people donate more to the king? The rich people. Okay? Does that sound familiar? Now, the rich people are donating more money to the king because they like the king. What do you think the king's going to do? He's going to do their bidding, right? All right? That's what kings do. That's what governments do. Okay? I'm sorry. Well, yes, lobbyists do the same thing. You see how this thing plays out all the way. We talk of a very simple concept, but it plays out all over the world. Okay? The people with the money influence the government to get what they want. All right? Now, so now we get there. Okay? And what happens then is that we get some inequality because the laws and things are being set up to favor me. I'm the one donating the money. Okay? So the laws get set up to favor me. Alright? Now notice, okay? And argumentatively, I remember once I had to read a long time ago something called Plato's Republic or something like that. And what happened is that these two people were arguing about religion. Okay? And somewhere along the line, one person says that the penitent person is the person who was most apt to go to heaven. Okay? Because the God, like people who went around praying after them, etc., etc. And the other person argued, well, I don't think so. I think it's a rich person that's going to get in heaven. Even though he does all this dirt, and he messes over all these people, and he does so-and-so and so-and-so, what does he do? After he finishes that and amassing all this wealth, he builds a temple to the gods. He builds a temple. So therefore, in that one act, he has obliterated all the bad things that he has done. And the gods sit down and say, what a wonderful temple. Look at how this person is going there. And all the people can come in here and worship that keeps us going. Who's going to get in heaven? That's what the argument was. He said the rich person will get here. Okay? Now, I'm not saying anything is right or wrong, but understand that everybody has a concept of how things are done. Okay? So now what happens is that notice that we say that power is closely linked to inequality. Now, at what levels do we see inequality in this world or in this society? Somebody tell me, what avenues? What characteristics can people have that will say this is unequal? Think about it. Where's all the conflict coming from? What, from where? Well, that's from government, that's nice, but let's think on another level. On a personal level, or at the individual level, which translates to societal level, what things show up that show inequality?
You're right.
Say this again.
You're right.
You're saying gender orientation. Is that what you're saying? Gender orientation, right? There's inequality there, right? Any place else?
Like taxation, like taxes or jobs.
I mean, in what ways could you be discriminated against? Race, gender, religion, class. You understand all the avenues that this inequality shows up. It's very easy for one to argue that because you can see inequality based on race, you can see inequality based on a person's religion, you can see inequality based on culture, you can see inequality based on gender. Okay? So in all of these areas, okay, and there's a host of them, okay, we do it in terms of nationality. Hey, what do? You go to the baseball game or soccer game, because you really see that soccer game and the World Cups, okay? And people fighting against each other, all of these kinds of things. And you notice that when we have a law, if we have a war, the first thing we do is make the other person seem awful. Okay? The first thing we do, we must make that an enemy. All right? Now, and that could be based on any number of things. Now, so, now we have the inequality. But notice that the book points out that these forms of inequality have something in common. One of them, or the two things, are power and influence. Okay. Now I know you start thinking that because you're female, you have no influence. Because you're black, you have no influence. That is not necessarily true. I know you think because you're a kid, you have no influence. That is not necessarily true. Okay. Now we want to talk about understanding the forms of power. Okay. Now, we know that the U.S. is a powerful nation. Okay? Everybody knows that. And we go around the world trying to make sure that everybody knows. Okay? And you know, by and large, that if you at work, that your boss has more power than you have, you know that when your child, or your parents have more power than you have. Okay? Those are things. We know that thing. Okay? The issue here is, what is power exactly? And we have different approaches to understand the differences in power. Okay? Now, the book points out that power is a word that's derived from Latin. That means from the word polity. That's the infinitive for power. And it means to be able. I suspect somewhere in the recesses of my mind, Spanish has a word like that also. Okay? But it means to be able. And Max Weber viewed power as ability even when opposed by others.